And I got permission to hit something. Go ahead and wave goodbye to the lovely people on the dock. You will never, ever see them again. All right, folks, welcome aboard the world famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous around the world. For your safety, please remember to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs all the way inside of the boat, to remain seated at all times. And parents, please supervise your lovely, lovely children. Right now we're cruising through the Amazon rainforest, where it rains 365 days a year, folks. Now, if you think about that one really long and really hard, that's almost every day. And just across the way over here, we have the mysterious temple of the Forbidden Eye, where famed archaeologist Indiana Jones is searching for the world's greatest treasure. Now, folks, I'm not really sure why he's looking all the way over there when clearly we're all in this boat. But anyways, folks, on that left-hand side is a Himalayan tiger. Now, did you guys know the tigers are striped because they don't want to be spotted? And it looks like we have found the sacred bathing pool of the Indian elephant, where the elephant bathes sacredly. Yeah, you know, this is actually a really rare occurrence. So go ahead and take out your cameras, go inside, take some pictures. I promise you they all have their trunks on. And right over here we have Bertha, which is the reason why you guys should never stay in the shower for too long. You'll turn into an elephant. And it looks like our friend Squirt is coming up to say hi, so we're going to be slowing down just for a few moments. And he's going down. And he's coming back up, duck, duck. I'm just kidding, you guys. I would never lead you into any real danger. Come on, what kind of skipper would I be? And it looks like we're headed into Banana County. So I ask you all to keep your eyes peeled, just in case we need to split. If you guys like my banana jokes, I promise you, I've got a bunch of them. And did you guys know that bamboo can actually grow up to 6 stories tall? Yeah, some of my skipper friends like to say 7, but that's a whole nother story. And just ahead we have the beautiful Schweitzer Falls, named after the founder of our jungle navigation company, Dr. Albert Falls. And now we're cruising onto the Nile River, the longest river in Africa, going on for Nile and Nile and Nile. And if you don't believe me, you must be in a boat. And on this left-hand side, we have the African bull elephant. You can tell by its enormous ears and huge tusks. They also have a great memory. Yeah, I wish I had a good memory. And on this right-hand side, we have the African bull elephant. You can tell by its enormous ears and huge tusks. They also have a great memory. Yeah, I wish I had a good memory. And now we are at the African veldt, home to many wildlife. There's stripy horses, fuzzy horses, and all the way in the back. Those are really tall things. Yeah, those are trees. Aw, isn't this so sweet, you guys? Those lions are taking care of that sleeping stripy horsey. Yeah, he looks dead tired, doesn't he? Let's just let him rest in peace. And on this right-hand side, you guys are going to see absolutely nothing. Yeah, there's definitely not a skipper and his crew getting chased by a rhino, because if nobody sees it, well, then nobody has to do the paperwork. But you know, speaking of paperwork, I was actually doing some research the other day, and I read somewhere that hippos like to wiggle their ears and blow lots of bubbles as a sign of affection. Actually, folks, you know what? I think I might have remembered that wrong. I think that's a sign of danger. Go ahead and cover your ears, everyone. I'm going to scare them off. Hooray! Everyone say hooray. Just saved your lives. And it looks like we have found Skipper Felix's boat, folks. But it's been overtaken by some chips. Oh no! But you know, they say that my job is so easy that even a monkey can do it. But those, well, those are actually eggs. Yeah, you know, I tell you what the difference is, but it's just a really long tail. Yeah, folks, I can never remember what an entomologist is, and it really bugs me. And also, as a butterfly fan myself, butterflies just aren't what they used to be anymore. Caterpillars. And just up ahead we have the beautiful, the amazing, the stupendous, the incredible, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. Woo! Oh, 2H! Oh, 2H! Oh, 2H! That was a chemistry joke for you guys. Yeah, you know, I like to make chemistry jokes periodically. Usually gets a good reaction. I don't know, I must be out of my element. But you know, I actually have one about oxygen and potassium, but it's just okay. And just ahead we have a snake in a tree. But you know, people get it confused all the time. It's actually a python. And you can tell because it's exactly 3.14159 meters long, folks. And we have arrived at our Trader Sam's gift shop. Now I know what you must all be thinking. How could we leave the monkeys in charge? But I promise you, we didn't. But you know, all of these monkeys must be here because they heard our prices were bananas. Alright folks, well, it looks like it's time for the most dangerous turn of our journey, the return. So as we approach the dock, please remember to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs all the way inside of the boat and away from the sides and to remain seated. Just across the way over here we have our tropical hideaway, outdoor dining at It's Okay. Coming up on the left over here we have a dock. And then on the right, there's another dock. But you know, it gets really confusing for us kids out here, so we just like to call it a paradox. Alright folks, well, I hope you guys had a wonderful time on the Jungle Cruise with me today. Out of all of my boats today, I have got to say you guys were definitely the most recent. So I can say that it's been real. Maybe I can say that it's been fun. Maybe it's been real fun. Get out. I'm so sorry, that was so rude. I meant to say please. Get out. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails. Watch your head, watch your step, use those handrails. Please don't cross over those center boxes. Have a wonderful day, everyone.